Let's find the volume of spheres. So remember that a sphere is a 3D circular shape. We're going to have of the great circle. So that's the circumference of the middle of the sphere. We are still going to have, the radius, and the whole thing is the diameter. So to find the volume of a sphere, we are going to take 4/3 pi r cubed. So 4/3 times pi times the radius cubed. And because we are finding volume, we are in cubic units. Let's do this. Find the volume of the sphere, give an exact answer and an estimated answer to 2 decimal places. So an exact answer means that our final answer will have pi in it. Now, given our sphere here, we see that the radius is 6. So we know that r has a value of 6. And let's plug that in. So remember, volume is 4/3 pi times the radius cubed. So if my radius is 6, I take 4/3 times pi times 6 cubed. Order of operation tells me to cube 6 first. So 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. So I have 4/3 times pi times 216. And now, if I take 216, because we want an exact answer, so we're going to ignore pi for right now. I'm going to take 216 times 4 and divide by 3, because that's the same as multiplying by 4/3. And when I do that, I get 288. So my exact value for the volume of the sphere is 288 pi centimeters cubed. Exact because we are using the pi symbol. Now, if you want to estimate to 2 decimal places, we're going to take 288 and just multiply by 3.14 as an estimation for pi. And 288 times 3.14 will give me a volume of 904.32. And again, we are talking about cubic centimeters. So make sure when you are dealing with operations and the symbol pi, make sure you're paying attention to how the answer is needed. Do you need an exact answer? Do you need it rounded? Make sure you're paying attention. Let's do one more. In this case, we want to find the exact volume and estimate that volume to 2 decimal places. Here, you can see that we are given a diameter of 21. Now, if the diameter is 21, how do we find the radius? We divide by 2. So 21 divided by 2 gives me a radius of 10.5. Great. I love this for us. So now the volume of this sphere, again, the formula, 4/3 times pi times radius cubed. So let's plug in what we know, and we are going to substitute in 10.5 for the radius, and we're going to cube that. Now, when I cube 10.5, I get a rather large number. Order of operations, right? So I have 4/3 pi times 1,157.625. Again, I'm going to take that number, 1,157.625, multiply by 4, and divide by 3, because that's the same as multiplying by 4/3. So my exact volume is going to be 1,543.5 pi, and our units is inches, so that would be inches cubed. Now it's time to estimate. So we're going to take that 1,543.5 and we're going to multiply by pi, which is 3.14. So our volume to 2 decimal places is 4,846.59 cubic inches. And that, my friends, is finding the volume of a sphere.